let's create that electronic back bit as well. Actually, maybe I will have that kind of linked with that. So we're looking at electronic drum kit presets. I mean, these names mean nothing to me. Might be better off. Let's have a look. Instruments. Ultra beat, maybe that's good. I think that's like electronic-y stuff. 808, 909, maybe that's what I need. Yeah, that could work. I like that. I need to remember to come back to this. They're quite fun toms. Yeah, I could do something with that. I'll forget. Maybe you'll remember. Don't nick it. Let's have a look then. Click. Might add a snare in there as well, just to bolster it up even more, but I'm going to turn that down. It's pretty loud. I think that kind of works though. In fact, I'm just going to do that thing I said where you do Option, drag. Let's get rid of, don't want the ride. Don't need that pedal, just want the snare and the kick. And the snare, I don't want it to be that hefty. Actually, I'll keep it hefty. But then I will lower it on here if I can find it. Where is it? There we go. So I think that's how you, there we go. I'm just going to have a look at the kind of sound of this 909 kick, because what's that? I don't know if it sounds punchy enough. Maybe it needs some EQ. I think you can do stuff on this. This is all really hideous and I don't use this very much. Let's have a look. So I'm just having a look at this EQ I've just added. So you can hear that adds a bit of weight. I can't say that what I've done there has made much difference, but I feel like it will have. This is quite a muddy area generally. I'm going to leave it in just in case. Okay, and the snare. I wasn't sure about the electronic snare actually. It sounded odd to my ears. I'm not liking that kind of sounds. I can't tell this is doing anything. I'll be honest. I never normally use this this one. I just thought I'd give it a try because it's a pre one that comes with Logic. Often what I do. I'll just try stuff out. Just see if it makes a difference. I'm just not entirely sure I like it. So listen again. I actually quite like that. So I don't know if you noticed there, I was using this envelope to open that kind of like suck-in effect. So right now it's like short, and then as I drag this across, it opened up to be more, which could be a good building effect. Could do some automation on that later. It almost kind of creates a bit of a fill. I might leave that in. It does create a bit of a punch. Yeah, I think that's our main groove. What I might do now as well is highlight them. That was just, I held shift, click to the top, click to the bottom, highlights them all, right click, and then create track stack. So I'm just basically creating a bit of a drum. I want it to be summing so that I can access all of the bits. And then I'm going to double click drums. Now I can mute them all. and I can control them with this overall. I can add effects to all of them. It's just much easier way of kind of working with, you know, a big group of something. I just find it a lot clearer. And then it can make my screen look a bit clearer as well. Make sure to save. Yeah, pleased with that so far. Yeah, that is where we're leading to. So now I need to try and come up with some, it could benefit actually from a bus on this, which will send and have like a delay on the bus. So it's not taking over the whole sound. It's almost, with the buzz, it's almost like it's behind the sound. That's how I think of it anyway. So it's a much softer, subtle effect, and then that buzz you can push out to the sides. I'm aware with my accent I say buzz. I think I do mean buzz, you know, a bus. But I just say buzz. It's just the way it is. Right, what do I do now? What's this bit?
The sun is shining when I am free and
Really love those little vocals we did on that. That was using some kind of formant effect. I've got a new one, but at the time that was a different one I had. I really like that one. But then with the upgrade, that doesn't work anymore. Real shame. But the new one's cool. I'm sure I'll get to use that at some point with you. Right, what am I doing? What was this?
when I am free and easy, sunny.
I'm gonna chop that, I think, just because that's clearly something I'm using with that bit. I kind of want to make sure I don't lose them. I'll give it a bit of tail room because it's probably got effects on it. Again, I'm just using this secondary click. I'm holding Command and I'm just clicking. Just check I've not cut the front off of that. So there was a tail, pretty big one. Might give that a bit more room. I'm not sure when that fades out. What else was this one? I'll do the same just to keep them nice and even, I think. Yeah, there is a tail, but it's not huge. I'm just dragging in the lower left-hand corner there just to shorten them. So now those two tracks are kind of, I'm going to make sure they're with this bit that I build up to. So I might move them over here out of the way for now. I think I will. So there I dragged and clicked to highlight them, and then hold shift and drag to highlight the rest. Let's move them over on the beat. So that's where we're going. Where do I want to begin?
The sun is shining on me.
Yeah. That's going to be the first verse. Have I got another verse?
And easy. Sunny. Easy. Moving. I am free and when I am free and easy.
You know what? I think in the song,
When I am free,
I think that's like a bridge.
the sun is shining on me. We are all golden in dreams. The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams. Easy.
Ah, right.
When I am free and easy.
And then that's the chorus. So it was very much a groove. It was a groove track, really, this one. It wasn't much of a song structure, but that is separate. So I kind of want to start with that. Where am I going?
The sun is shining on me. We are
I wonder if that would work. We'll start with that. Right, let's make some space at this beginning. Let's move all that over a minute. I'm going to bring this. I want these trumpets. I need to really hear them straight away. It is actually cutting off the tail a bit there, isn't it? It's coming on one. I'm going to give myself a little bit before the beat, so it's not just like boom. So you see this little arrow here. I'm just going to drag that a bit. And then we won't get... Sometimes if you do it straight from the beginning at 1, and then when you bounce it down, you get a little bit of a clip at the start because it can't comprehend. Might give myself a tiny bit more. That's great. I will just have this over. There we go. You can just see that it's just clear now. Just to be sure. Yeah, that's a nice start, I think. I think I can hear an aeroplane or something, but yeah, we'll just plow on. I'm sure it's fine. Make sure to be saving as you go. Command S. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm going to duplicate the drum kit again. But as I said before, maybe I'm going to take away the dirt. Not sure. Might need some delay. I think it needs a delay. I think it needs to be a lot wetter than it is right now. That's too weak sauce. Delay. I think it's delay. Tape delay maybe. Kind of like that. Should it be on the 3? Let's have a listen. Oh, it's got a long dovetail. That might be a bit much. Kind of liking that. What do you think? The feedback is a bit much. So I'm just going to... So this feedback bit, that determines how long that kind of carries on after that. We can have less of that. Just a tad, because I am loving it. This is all great territory for kind of... automation later on, like to change things about. We could really ramp that up for a minute so it kind of freaks out and then suck it back in. Maybe I'm going to record that first bit just to... I think I was going a bit busy to begin with there. I might just make that not as busy. Got a bit of a groove there. Now this doesn't necessarily need to be super duper quantized. It's kind of sloppy, but I would like beat 1 to be on the beat, just to be sure. Yeah. need to get the kick on there. So to do the same, like to record onto the same track, we just press record again, and that should add. I could be wrong. We will find out. I'm just going to do that beat 3. I won't use the tom. I just had an idea to try it, but I'm not going to. Yeah, it's very reggae on the... to hit the beat on the 3 rather than the 1. Just adds a bit of space. There you go, I was right. Now I know. I reckon I will quantize them. That's not going to hurt for them to be bang on. No, actually, I don't like that. I will let it be human. Now I'm wondering whether, because of all of the delay, maybe it doesn't need to be human. If it needs to be tight. So I'm going to try and quantize all of it, make it super tight. Maybe that's what it needs to be. Where possible, I like to try and keep it human, but sometimes it might get messy if I leave it. Let's look at that. I might have just sucked all the life out of it, so we'll see. That's pretty good. I'll just lower the strength down to 80. 80% human. Is that right? Or is it that 20% human, 80% robot? I don't know. I think, I don't really want that to delay. Maybe I'll do the kick on this channel. Might do. Copy this up. So that is option and drag. And then I'm just going to delete all of this stuff. I'm sure there's a better way I could have done that. Whatever. And for now, just gonna. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Set my tool, command, and mute. Now that'll be quiet. What's good about that is that now I have this whole channel. Is this whole channel? Yeah. That I can treat differently to the low end. So it means that I can maybe push some of them kind of sounds out a little bit. So maybe let's have a look at what's going on here. On the right one there. Let's have a look. Oh, do you see where that's coming from right now? Is it not displaying? Am I done it wrong? just soften these kicks. They're a bit much, aren't they? Just looking at maybe centering the hi-hats on this, because I think the delay is already pushing them out. I might spread that as well. That'll push them out more. Maybe as well, this doesn't need as much low end as there is coming through right now. What would that be like on that one? No, that doesn't sound right. Let's listen again now to, actually let's just mute that one. All I'm doing there, I just right clicked on that particular region and I've muted it on and off. Save, let's try. Hi Tilly, is it, what, nearly lunchtime? Don't stand on my keyboard, will you?
R308, Highcrest Upper Mall.
What?
Leicestershire.
No,
LE1.
no. Shh.
Okay, I found
Shush. That one's a bit loud, doesn't need to be. If we brought this in, so command, unmute, let's just see. No, I don't like that. I think that's getting in the way, isn't it? So it is this. You're affecting my microphone height. Hope you're not getting bird's eye butt over there. Do you want to turn round? Turn round. No. Defend your dignitar. Come this way. Good. It's not wrong, it is nearly lunchtime, belly's rumbling. What? There it goes again. Let's right click and unmute that again. I want to change I want to take some of the top off of this, but it means that, good go. It means I either need to make another channel of this same drum kit, so it doesn't affect that end bit, or I've got to do automation here. Can't really be bothered to get into automation right now. I think I'm going to just duplicate. Drag that down. Now I'm free to do what I want with that. It might slow down the whole project having this many drum kits, but now let's do what I want to do. I need to extend the loop. It's a bit softer, a bit nicer. Let's get these going. However long we want. Might have the kick. Oops. I'll have that kick come in a bit later, I think. Doesn't need to come in straight away. So on this second one, let's get it to start there maybe. I'm just thinking, I just changed that mixer, you see, to Ska and just added a bit more. Changing the wrong one there. I'm just playing around with some of the sounds on this, like the. So I've just tuned it up a little bit. I know it's not like a normal drum kit or anything, but what I'm aiming for is when we get to that drop, I want it to feel a bit different, like something's happened. Also, I was thinking of bits like might have taken too much of this bottom end off now. Try that again. Yeah, I'm just playing around with the potential sounds and little fills I could chuck in there. This really should repeat. These.
When I am free, the sun is shining on me.
That's where that should come in, really. Maybe that could drop to no trumpets. That could be kind of cool. Let's see. What's that here? Let's leave that where it was. What was it? Somewhere there, wasn't it? That's probably where it needs to come in, isn't it? Is it there?
The sun is shining on me.
No, I had it in the right place. It's just this weird little gap now then. Feels kind of odd. I think I'm going to need to add some, delay dubby stuff. This kick is not feeling big enough. I'll come back to that.